Behind the scenes. And yeah, then you can swipe up and watch it on the Facebook Live. They said there's something, I don't know, age limit. I don't want to tell people they can't watch it because they're not. That's
right.
We don't tell why people can't. We only tell them why they can. Murs, you're getting a text of the YouTube link as we speak. So you have the Facebook link and the YouTube link. Boom. KP, you have the links you need. All right. Here's La Phone. I did one story, the story on Mary Jane. We're gonna get there eventually, guys.
We're there.
Look, let's not rush ourselves. One step at a time.
So if they go now, it should be live. Oh shit, fuck.
Time to get ready.
Shit, fuck.
This guy, the FCC is gonna come and knock in. We're gonna get fines.
Hey.
We already getting enough heat. When people hear we had Sasha Jenkins on, we're already catching heat. People are already looking for us on the streets.
The CIA, that motherfucker.
The CIA, I know.
Deep into some revolutionary. Is he in the Wu-Tang Clan now or not? Oh shit! I didn't at Mary Jane on my last Instagram video.
Why are you
now
so
everything's
mad?
ruined.
You're super mad at Mary Jane.
Well, there's no CBD oil for me to put into my lyrical lemonade, so there's that.
I'm gonna do that.
You have a reason to be mad.
Mary Jane, good afternoon, and welcome once again to About That Time. I am your host, Noah Reuben, and we are extremely excited today. We have a very special guest in the building, the one and only Mr. Murs. He's a longtime friend of the family, friend of the show, collaborator, man about town, all these things. I mean, you know, you rapped on some of my beats, so it's all good.
Which beats were those?
Mandingos, where I flipped the Bad Brains.
Did I pay? Did we pay you for that?
I definitely never got a check. You know, Sasha Jenkins is behind it. We definitely didn't catch a check.
Yeah. Oh damn.
We're just
more. You blame Peter for that stuff.
Oh yeah. Blame the
creative.
Blame the Jewish guy.
The creative goes to the colored guy. The other stuff goes to the Hebrew individual. You know how it goes in this country, man.
Let's get back on topic, Mr. Murs, because you have some new music out. It's coming out this Friday. It's a new record. It's called The Iliad is Dead and The Odyssey is Over. Everyone needs to check that out, guys. Get your streaming queued up because it's going to be real lit.
The link's in my bio. I don't even know where the fuck to look. Where am I supposed to be looking?
You got to right here. Okay. Right, you got to sense that this is what the good people in the world of Mary Jane, Snoop TV.
Oh yeah, I got to.
Everyone is checking it out.
I got to finish posting this thing, man.
Guys, we're mid-post here with Mr. Murs. He's letting him know that About That Time is where it is because it is about that time.
It is.
I'm wearing my jacket. It's winter in August. We're fucking cool out here.
Did you just get that for free?
This jacket?
Yeah.
No, but I'd take it for free if I was able to work that hustle. I don't have those snowboard angles. You got the snowboard gear angles?
Are you ready to go snowboarding already?
Well, they actually just closed Mammoth Mountain like last week. So it's like it was.
You talk about that like you're from California. What the fuck do you know about Mammoth?
I've been living here. I mean, I'm not trying to claim anything that's not mine to claim.
You're speaking kind of familiar, bro. Like, you're a little loose with
I'm hitting the slopes, bro. You know, I'm hitting the slopes.
I got the inside of Mammoth. They actually just closed it.
I'm hitting the slopes, bro. You know, I got the gear. I got the fucking slang.
Snowboarder or skier?
Both. I go both ways. I can do it all.
Yeah.
I'm a mountain man.
Metro mountain.
He's a mountain man.
La la la.
He's a mountain man.
We need those. What are those like Swiss? The Ricola.
Yeah.
Ricola.
Yeah. I need a lederhosen.
Are you on the slopes, Mr. Murs? Do you hit the slopes like that?
I do like I do my wife. No.
I'm still black. There's some strong brothers out there repping the winter
My brother
sports.
is one of them, but we don't claim him anymore.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Is it directly related to the skiing and the snowboarding that he pursues? Or?
Yeah, he's still my brother, but he's just not black.
Okay.
Gotcha. Now wait, does he ski or does he snowboard?
He skis.
Okay, well then that you lose your card. But when you snowboard, you can at least play it off. Like,
I mean, he lives in South Central, but still, like he's pushing it. He's really pushing it.
Hey man, Murs, this is a moment in time where we got to be bridging the gap.
You're
Wherever we can bridge the gap, we got to bridge the gap. Maybe if we were
Not
all
over ice. Let's not bridge the gap over icy mountains.
icy mountains, that's where we draw the line.
Yeah, like that's
I
a
don't
slippery
know,
slope.
but maybe
It's
there's-
literally a slippery slope.
That
There
is
should be
actually
a
that's
retreat.
true.
We need to
That's
bridge this gap
that's,
on dry
that's hard
land
to
far
argue
away.
against the fact that is actually literally a slippery slope.
Yeah, I don't.
So no extreme sports for you.
Extreme sports,
no,
yeah.
skateboarding is fine
Oh, boom.
because there's street skating. There's still
Yeah.
some street involved.
There you go.
There's no street in the mountain. My brother invented the term "I'm from the streets, not the sidewalk." He says that to me all the time. He says that in his business meetings. I'm sure at school.
That's like a good catchphrase.
Yeah, it's his catchphrase.
I'm from
Like,
I'm from the streets,
I'm
not
from the
the
street. Like when people talk to him crazy, he has like informed them because my brother's like 6'4", 300 pounds, or was like 350 pounds, huge dude. And he was like, you can't do that. I'm from the streets, not the sidewalk. And usually that makes people laugh. It breaks a barrier. But now he is literally as far away from the streets as possible. A mountain with ice on it is the furthest you can get
Very far.
from the streets. Not to mention the inner city.
It's true.
There's no there's hood parts of Manhattan. There's hood parts there. There's no hood part of a snow resort. There's no
just
hood part of
the
Aspen.
staff quarters.
Yeah.
The staff quarters get pretty hood.
Probably.
Ski patrol.
You can meet some fine friends of all walks on the ski slope because it's an economic opportunity that's available to all. I mean, let's be real. You can get from LA to the closest mountains like less than an hour
Right,
and a
but
half.
you have to
away.
realize like there's no public transportation to the top of that mountain, so that no brown people or black people are really going if they're in
Hold
under.
on. No, there's actually a huge weekend that they do called Black Ski Weekend. Are you
Yeah,
familiar?
yes.
I want to be down with that. No
It's
one
fun
invited
as
me.
hell.
Yeah, because can
Well,
we
I
have
mean,
Oh,
if
and
anyone was
can we
going to
have
get
your-
invited
you're
to
already-
Black Ski
No,
Weekend,
it
wouldn't
definitely
I
would
be
have-
invited to Black
yes.
Ski
you
Weekend?
and your black beats
Why not?
stealing from the bad brains?
I didn't steal. I was asked to borrow.
Oh, see now you want to be asked to borrow our weekend in the slopes.
Well, it's funny that
What
you
the
mention
fuck
it,
is
guys.
that purple tiger?
Guys,
That's Shere Khan.
that is our. We have the Critter Click. Murs, are you up on our Critter Click?
I
Last time
heard
you were here, you heard
Felipe-
about the Critter Click.
Felipe Esparza was talking about that. Shit.
Felipe Esparza did talk about the Critter Click.
Was he high off his ass? Or does he talk
I
like
mean,
that all the time?
speaking of being high off our ass,
I
Kalia,
have
have
no
any-
fire. I asked.
guys,
I just-
we're on about that time, and we don't have a lighter. We're
don't
looking
know
at
I
some
feel
blunts. Well, it's
uncomfortable.
fortunate that we're sponsored by Loon Vaporizers because
Loon.
these vaporizers, you don't have to light them on fire.
You
You
don't.
get a nice smooth hit. This is the Desert Gold, guys. I'm a big fan of the Desert Gold. Shout out to Loon Vaporizers.
Desert gold.
I wish you guys could
Desert
see
Gold- Cloud
the
Bear.
There's
amazing
strains?
production frenzy that's going on right now. This is
Oh, no one has a lighter? I have a lighter in my car. I got it from the valet. Are we gonna smoke bombs?
Well, Murs,
Mertz,
wait, you don't smoke weed unless you smoke bongs? Because if you ask
this
something
is
like
your
that, on a,
favorite type of
hey, we got incoming fire.
Look at this team.
Murs, so you don't smoke weed, but you do smoke bongs?
No, I don't smoke any bongs. I haven't smoked a bong in years, man. Sheesh.
Tell us about the last time you smoked a bong, you think?
I don't know. Remember the last time? But first time I smoked
That
a
means it
bong
was a
was in
good hit.
West LA, on Pico Boulevard at some house party at some rich white kid's house, probably Jewish kid. You know, it's a Jewish neighborhood. I had just learned what Jewish people were. I had no idea. I was about 15, 16. And his parents had a pipe that was shaped like Poseidon. And I said,
Wow.
I said, what the fuck is this?
so his parents were getting down with the get down.
Yeah, all my Jewish friends in high school. That's why I just
L'chaim.
yeah, they all smoke weed and they're really cool with their kids smoking weed. So it was a really great time for me. It hurt my business because they wouldn't buy weed because their parents gave them better weed than I
For
was
sure,
selling. But
for
it was
sure.
great for me being a stoner. So
Well, you got to look at the upside. That's definitely important.
I hit the bong and then I walked on the treadmill for hours at the party. And that's what I did.
There you go.
I call that stone aerobics.
Stone aerobics. I love it.
Stone aerobics, because
I like to work out high.
the thing is, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to get you in the right headspace. But like, if you're kind of in that stony
I'm
zone,
just
you can just kind of be like, all right, I'm just gonna do 30 minutes of this.
Yeah.
Just keep moving my body like this.
Yeah, I did do hours on the treadmill for the first time in my life.
Okay. Do you keep up a health routine nowadays?
Yeah, I was just riding my bike with my son today.
That's fun. Do you have like a daily routine, or like you just try to make sure you stay active?
No, every day I try to ride the bike with him, put him in a little, what is that thing, the buggy thing?
Oh,
And then we go all around Inglewood. And
That's
then-
fun. You get some rolling hills there.
yeah.
Yeah. Shit, those hills aren't too. Yeah, rolling down, going up those motherfuckers.
No,
man.
that's
Maybe
tough,
I
especially
do
when
need
you're.
to smoke weed to go up the hills.
I mean, there
That's
is
just
strength in it. There's a deeper thing to be learned. Let's talk about this beverage you're drinking. This is a beverage of note. This is a beverage. Why don't you show the camera? Let's get a close up here. We got a high tech close up camera.
Oh, there's the label side.
Lyrical Lemonade.
Lyrical Lemonade.
Tell us about Lyrical Lemonade. Lyrical Lemonade is a movement. It's a California movement.
It is. I don't know what it is.
I just saw this somewhere.
It's a blog with the young people.
A YouTube channel.
YouTube,
even.
yeah, whatever. I don't know what the fuck. They wrote a review of my last single.
And what did they say?
They said good things, and then some kids came up to me. No one I knew about it. And then the kid, like some kid I mentor. Shout out to Kojo, not some kid, my brother, but he's like 20 something. And his 20 something was like, "Oh, bro, you were on Lyrical Lemonade." I was like, I have no fucking idea what that means. So then I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh, there's a bunch of fucking trap rappers. This is crazy." And,
it's true.
And their rhymes are sweet yet a little tart.
Yeah, maybe that's. I was like, well, okay. I was like, so you guys are a blog about younger rappers, and you mentioned my old ass. I was like, that was nice.
That's nice.
So then I bought their lemonade. I was like, I'll support you. You support
Give
me.
and you shall receive. That's a great lesson in sharing is caring. Giving when you receive. Making sure there's a good balance.
And it's really
in the world.
good. The best lemonade in a can I've ever had. Fuck Country Time lemonade.
Best lemonade in a can of all time.
The only time Country Time lemonade is good is if you're making it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can really
Like
control the
powder
ratio.
Yeah.
Control the ratio.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I bought it in a can once. I was very extremely.
Because you taste the can.
Yeah.
True.
You
It's kind of like
straight up.
brisk tea. What's your guys' feeling on brisk tea?
Nah.
Not
Sorry
into
if they
it.
sponsor the show.
No, they don't sponsor the show, but I have to be real. I feel as though canned lemonade and canned iced tea, there's just not a good product
Knock it
offering out there.
Yeah.
You can just miss
Yeah,
it.
now they've dominated the lane. This is amazing. I
Yeah?
only have 4 cans. I've been drinking it sparingly. So
Did you get that at your local bodega?
No, I had to order it on the internet.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
direct consumer only off the Shopify.
Excellent. Best lemonade
Shout
on the
out-
market.
Shout out to Lyrical Lemonade. You're getting a strong cosign from Mr. Murs right now. The greatest lemonade on the market. We want to check in with our audience real quick, Mr. Murs. Tim Burhouse, Australia mate. Haha. We got
Good
a
day,
shout out
Tim.
from Australia.
Good day,
Tim. Thanks for checking in with us.
Yeah.
Good day,
Australia.
Tim.
You've been to Australia, Mr. Murs.
Multiple times, like 8 times.
Tell us about Australia.
Fell in love for the first time with a girl in Australia.
Whoa!
Really?
First love.
Well, not I guess first
Early love.
First reciprocated like real.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. My second, who knows? She was a really nice chick, man, and we. Oh, this is a good story about Australia and weed. I fucking fell in love with this girl. Met her in Adelaide. We stayed in touch, and this is before Facebook, before MySpace, so we had to like call each other long distance.
Right.
Was there a postcard? You ever write a postcard?
Yeah, wrote
a
postcards,
little
wrote letters, things like that. Really
real
in
love.
with this
Real
girl.
love.
Really in love with this girl.
Not just DMs on Instagram.
Not just DMs.
You suckers.
And then I being an independent to figure out a way to get back to Australia because I didn't have a record label or a manager, and I went with my homies that put me on the show, and I paid my own tickets. So I was like trying to figure out a way to get back there. Figured it out 6 months later. Consummated our relationship. I got a suite in Melbourne, and we blocked off a corner of the hotel because when you bought the corner suites, you could close the door to the hallway, and like we just had like a little apartment.
Oh,
That
that's
sounds
hard.
pretty swaggy
Oh,
right
man!
there.
So we got it for 2 weeks.
2 weeks in the suite, closed off in the corner?
Yeah. It was,
Yo.
And then we had like
Mr. Murs got it like that.
Man, I had an Osiris G bag where you had the speakers in the bag, and I was playing Snoop Dogg's The Last Meal everywhere, like the most ghetto crippified record ever. And I had my beautiful Australian girlfriend. It was delight.
Hell yeah.
And but we were cool. We were polite, you know. We wanted to stay there as long as we could. I also had a grown man fart on my bare arm with his bare ass, and I beat.
Explain that. I'm not understanding how his ass got to up here.
Yeah.
So we went on a sweaty walk.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we got home, well, we've known each other for years. He's like my big brother.
Okay. So a
And,
known entity then.
Yeah, we play the fart game. But this is when this is the end of the fart game. With us.
Gotcha.
It can go too far.
He went too far.
Important moral lesson for everyone out there, guys. The fart game can go too far.
Sweaty bare ass on my sweaty arm.
So you felt like the ripple.
Oh, my N-word.
Woo!
Sounds very moist.
Oh, I punched him until I got tired, and then I punched him some more. And he couldn't stop laughing, and I was furious. So you know what? No, that wasn't the end of the fart game. Later on, I tried to get him back for that. A couple years later, I tried. I don't know how I'm
Oh no, yeah, no, we're into it. We're here.
I tried to fart in his face. We're all watching our new video, Living Legends. Everybody has their girlfriends, their wives. We're at my homeboy's house in Hollywood. He has a brand new white carpet. I farted. And I said, "Oh, I think something came out." And an actual turd rolled onto his carpet. I shit on his floor.
I didn't know that that's where the story was going, Murs. But guys, in case you were ever wondering, Mr. Murs did shit on the floor.
I shit on
In
my
a
homeboys.
very
I'm sorry, man.
Misdirected
Corey, I'm
attempt
sorry.
to win
Sunspot
the
Jones, I'm
fart
sorry.
game.
Yeah,
shit
that
on
was
the
the
floor.
end of the fart. But
As it
But
should
now,
be.
I never tell it. They always tell the embarrassing part story, but I never told what led to that.
Right.
Why I wanted to fart on
It's
him
a
so
moist,
bad.
hot Australian ass. A moist, hot Australian
But so
ass.
anyway, years later, there was a kid. A kid comes to me at the show, and I think it was Boston recently on my last tour. And says, "Man, I want to tell you a story. 20 years ago, I got my first job at this hotel in Melbourne, and they told me to tell you guys to go up and stop smoking weed. And I was so scared. And you guys were so nice to me, and you put me on the list for your show. And I went to the show. I became a fan, and thanks for not being a dick to the white kid that was scared to go tell the American rappers to stop smoking weed in their corner suite."
Wow,
So
that's pretty incredible.
Not being a dick
Yeah.
can get you a fan. And 20 years later, and Australians can fight. 20 years later, he could have, been off that Foster's and knocked cleaned my clock.
Totally.
Fosters.
You know?
Clarence.
This is Clarence the Lion.
Oh, he has name?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they all have names. They're the Critter Click. They come strong. He's never been to Australia though. That sounds like an amazing story, and it sounds like there was a lot of love shared. Now, how much weed were you guys smoking in the hotel room?
I don't remember smoking weed at all. I had stopped smoking, but I know the people with us were smoking weed. So
It's possible that was the case.
yeah, definitely. But there was farts, there was weed, there was lots of liquor. Oh, you know what? We were also smoking beaties at the time and
Ooh.
cigarettes.
Ooh.
That was probably what it was.
Pretty heavy.
I smoked a lot of beaties.
You guys, you're not up on the beady?
No.
They're Indian cigarettes.
Yeah, super heavy.
Okay.
No
but
filter. They're
but
like,
very herbaceous, like have a clove taste.
yeah. It's about this big. It used to come in a pink paper.
I mean, it looks kind of like a little blunt, honestly.
Well, yeah, like they started because in LA, 90s when I was smoking weed, we smoked stress weed, very bad weed.
Gotcha.
Bamber weed, if you ask the Bay Area people, backyard boogie for LA people,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But beaties would
I'm sorry, I'm gonna
extend.
pass this to
Go ahead. Extend your high. Like it would bump it up. If you were like coming down and you got a beady, it would kind of give you a head rush and remind your body that you were high. And you can
There
maybe
we
extend
go.
it for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Beaties and blunts.
Beaties and blunts. That definitely was a thing.
Now, I want to make sure we talk a little bit about the new album.
Okay.
Can you bring us into the world of the process that got you to this point?
Process that got me to this point. I guess, yeah. I mean, I find time to say it. Yeah, so my contract with Strange Music was over, and I was looking to see what I could do. And I wanted to make sample-based music, and we weren't really allowed to make music while I was at Strange, because Strange doesn't clear samples. They don't do sample-based hip-hop. And I was kind of over sample-based hip-hop, but then I heard Rapsody's album. I'm looking for Mayor Rapsody from North Carolina, Jamla. She was nominated for a Grammy.
Nice.
And she had an album called Layla's Wisdom. And it became one of my favorite albums ever. And also J. Cole, 2014 Forest Hills Drive is a great record. Those were my two favorite albums of the past day, and they're both made in North Carolina. I was like, I got to go back to North Carolina. So I called Ninth and I said, but I want to do something with the Soul Council. Knots, Eric G, Crisis, Cash, a litany of producers. I'm forgetting people. Well, they all produced that album together, so I want the same team as Rapsody had, and you, and so my wife gave me 2 weeks off, and I went there and recorded. Usually, me and I do every album in about 5 days, but we took 2 weeks this time because we had new producers, new system, and we made this album called "The Iliad Is Dead and the Odyssey Is Over." He named it, but
Here you are.
Here I am rapping again for the people
With the Soul Council.
Yeah,
Bringing those fused beats. Now, it's interesting that this record's coming out now because you guys also just reissued a record, right?
Yeah, so we reissued an album called Brighter Days that we recorded years ago, and we put that out a couple weeks ago.
Because it had never been on the streaming platforms.
Yeah, never been. The DSPs, as I'm told.
Yeah.
Digital streaming platforms. Ooh, la la.
Bang. But now the kids have it.
Now
They can hear it all.
Yeah, you can hear it all.
History is preserved.
History is preserved. The Murs and Ninth Wonder legacy continues.
Now, someone on Twitter...
Fuck them. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, pretty much. clearly one of the best MC producer duos ever, having made 7 high quality products
Oh,
over
I
the
like
last
this
15
guy.
years.
Sorry, I did not fuck you.
No, you retweeted him. I knew it was approved. Greatest MC producer duos ever. Do you really feel like there's any hesitation around that statement?
No, because there's not much competition. It's like Pete Rock and Steel Smooth, Gangstar, and motherfuckers I don't care to name. But Quali and High Tech.
It's a good list.
Yeah, so it's like 4 people on the list. So yeah, I have no problem saying we're one of the great. Sure, why not?
Why not? Well, it's great music.
Thank you. I try, man.
Everyone's got to be listening to it, and it's coming out in a couple days. What else are you doing to support the record release?
We have I did a tour, but Ninth didn't give me the mixes of the album till now. So I did a whole tour and name of the album that wasn't mixed because I don't know. Yeah, here we go.
Sorry, you can pass it or sorry.
I pass on grass. All right. Yeah, that it was supposed to be toured, but what else am I doing? Oh, I made a short film. Spent about $15,000 on that motherfucker, so motherfuckers better just view it for that, for just to give me my $15,000 back. 'Cause every view is worth.
Investments were made.
What?
That was like $3.
A half a cent. So
half
a cent. So if you watch it one time, I'll be that much closer to recouping my money, but probably never.
Yeah, probably never. But streaming, it's fun. Sharing the ideas, coming together.
Yeah, just watch the short film. It's premiering on OK Player Thursday, 2 p.m.
Well, sometimes in the music we're talking about love. Sometimes in the music we're talking about politics, what's going on in the world around us. You also have been recently making some statements. You've been following the Democratic debates.
Yeah.
You interested in the political process?
Yeah, I'm gonna run for office, man.
I like that, Murs. I support that candidacy.
Yeah, right.
I think you could do it.
I think I got too much dirt out there, man.
Yeah, there's dirt.
Yeah. Well, not dirt. There's nothing that people don't know, but I just, I think that when the footage of me, like, eating a porn star's pussy live on Shade 45 comes out, I don't think people are going to want to vote for me. Even though that should strengthen me with the female demographic.
Post-Trump, it could go either way, Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, it was definitely consensual.
Sure.
And it was definitely a female dominant thing. She definitely sat on my face, and this is minutes after knowing her. I did smell it first, but that's, you know what I mean?
You got to give it a whiff.
Yeah, she's very clean. So
yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
We just met, shaking hands. It's better than it's cleaner than kissing. My friend Idea, who's a rapper, rest in peace, he told me that.
Cleaner than kissing.
Yeah, the mouth has food, cavities, all kind of shit. You can catch a cold, the flu. Vaginas are self-closing, cleaner than your mouth.
I think that's worth noting.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will wash, or at least wipe their vagina before they brush their teeth. The odds are.
I would agree with that statement.
I've never met. I don't know. I've rarely met a woman that will leave the bathroom without wiping herself. But I mean, lots of people who will leave without brushing their teeth.
Yeah, you just don't want that dampy feeling.
It's statistical.
It's not. Yeah, it's uncomfortable, right?
Yeah, I'm speaking on behalf of women. It's a dampy. You don't know. It's humidity.
Guys, about that time, the definitive resource for wiping protocol. Just straight up,
always,
guys. No one has better info.
Yeah,
on the wiping
clit
protocol.
to shit, not shit to clit.
Ladies know what this means.
I've had to tell girls that.
I mean, it happens.
Why? But how can I have to tell you? That's a turn off.
It's a turn off.
Front to back? Front, back, side to side.
I don't know if we can say that. That's why I was mouthing it.
Oh, we can't say that?
Maybe.
That's impressive.
We're pretty free.
That's not in this new era. That's not going to be allowed. We need to talk about these things.
There we go.
It's true.
It's hygiene. Quite honestly,
it is. Yeah, man. Fuck that.
Fuck that, guys. We've been learning important lessons here. We want to check in with the Mary Jane audience. Snoop Dogg TV. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. We have another check-in from the audience. What's going on with you guys?
Can you say something more than good day?
Can you roast my country, Germany, for not legalizing weed?
Hey, fuck you, Germany. You non-legalizing weed kraut motherfuckers.
Guys.
Was that too hard? Harsh?
Can you roast my country? Germany, yeah, you can step it up.
Yeah. BMW, buy more weed.
Germany, you're the bratwurst.
Whoa! Can we get a critter for that one? That was amazing.
Hold me back like I did.
Whoa!
You got got the dancing skeleton, guys. You made the skeleton dance. You're raising the dead. Murs, we do a segment we call Post It Up. We take some posts that you've done. You tell us the story behind the picture.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's it.
We got dirt on you, motherfucker, and you're going to tell us what is going on.
All right, yeah, let's go.
We got picture number 1 from Post It Up on the stage. Doing your thing.
Yeah, that's me yelling. That's how I end most of my sets. Like this old dirty bastard inspired yell. I remember seeing him when I was 15 at the Rapsody conference, the one where Eminem got second place in the battle but got discovered by Dre and changed his life. It was an epic moment. But for me, the most epic moment was seeing old dirty bastard shirtless and drunk stumble on the stage, and instead of performing Brooklyn Zoo, he just sung Somewhere Over the Rainbow and left. And I feel like that energy is missing for hip hop, so I just yell continuously for as long as I can at the end of my set. Also, I'm getting, when I wasn't riding my bike, I had a bit of a gut, and then my 6-year-old was sitting right there. That's in Honolulu, and that was his first show, and he said fucking shit, and the crowd was behind him, and
there we go.
I think that night he decided he was gonna be a rapper for sure. He used to want to be a fireman and a rapper, and a football player, and now just a rapper. I think that Honolulu show had a lot to do with it.
It's nice to tear it up in Honolulu, under the stars.
Yeah.
Good breezy vibes.
Good breezy vibes. What definitely was inside, not under the stars, but
you still feel the stars once you leave the venue.
Feel the stars?
Yeah, you can't feel the stars.
How would one feel the stars? Is this a stoner thing that I'm missing? When you smoke weed, can you feel the stars?
I've maybe you feel the energy. You feel the energy from the stars.
Like nebulic
energy?
Yeah.
You can feel it, and therefore you can feel the stars. If you go out in the night, there's like tons of stars, and it's like vibing.
Is that the other Noah? Who's that?
That is the other Noah Reuben. This is an ongoing controversy.
Tennis player. Yeah,
that tennis player Noah Reuben is.
Fuck you and Germany.
Don't Noah Reuben.
No, not Germany. Just the German people who didn't want to legalize weed. Because I really like Berlin. I think Berlin's the best city on earth.
It's a pretty good city.
It's amazing, man.
Shout out to Germany. Once you legalize weed, everyone's going to be really repping with you harder.
9.
You guys make great things. You should innovate in the world of weed.
Yeah,
exactly.
Keep that innovation legacy strong. We got another picture.
Okay, let's do
it. This one is, I believe, south in the United States.
Oh, Stubbs.
South Central USA.
South Central. So, yeah, this is where the venue told us that we played with Lil Pump. He was playing the outdoor venue, we were playing the indoor venue, and they basically originally told us, like, there's no place for you to park, we'll see you when you get here, and it was supposed to be raining, and I'm like, just fuck us? Like, damn. Like, I think we sold out the inside or got close to it, you know, our measly 300 tickets or whatever, we sold out.
Yeah.
We deserved to have at least a spot for my minivan to load in. Like, yeah, well, just figure it out, and see you when you get here, type shit. And I was like, you know what, fuck this. And then they're like, don't disturb the superstar. But then it turned out that my friend Tone Lopez was tour managing for Lil Pump. So my crew got to hang out and see his show. He had slime and all kind of shit. And Stubbs was a great venue. Good, cool people. Sound man was cool, dude. It was a good night, man. And I put a microphone in my mouth. That was towards the end of the tour. I think that was our DJ's. No, that wasn't his last show. Yeah, that was his last show. Maybe. And that's Kojo, the guy who put me up on Lyrical Lemonade, and the other side is Locksmith, and the white guy in the middle is my DJ Epps. But he has his Instagram is It's Meeps, because he didn't figure out that Epps. He wanted to be It's Me Epps, and then he got the name, and so we just call him Meeps because he wasn't thinking it. Maybe he smoked. Maybe he was feeling the stars, the energy of the stars. That's that picture right there.
Snore energy.
Stubbs has a barbecue sauce, black-owned barbecue sauce, and it's a black-owned barbecue place.
Yeah,
in Austin. I think 3-4 generations.
And pretty solid barbecue sauce too. I think it's available in a grocery store near you, probably.
It's CBD infused, though.
Guys, we're ready to collaborate. Stubbs, holler at us. We're doing the Mary Jane CBD infused Stubbs barbecue sauce.
I can do that shit.
We're here for it.
Very soon, we'll have the link. We got a video for you, Murs. You need to testify some more.
Oh yeah. This is a new video coming out Thursday, short film.
So, is the video taken from that short film you were referencing earlier?
Yes, this is clips. This is the trailer for the short film.
Got you.
So all this shit happens in the short film.
Wow, looks like a lot's going down.
This is giving me shoutouts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's coming soon. Thursday, 2 p.m. on OK Player. There's strippers. There's lowrider bicycles. Lots of Hennessy and Hypnotic. That I actually had to drink. I got really sick afterwards.
Oof, that sounds like a rough day.
Yeah, it was worth it. Prostitution. I think there's some marijuana smoking. Yeah, and rapping. Oh, I forgot about the rapping.
Yeah, it's an important part of the project.
And my homegirl Pookie's on it. Shout out to Pookie Blow.
Hell yeah.
Shout out, guys. Well, it looks like great stuff. You travel, you make the videos. This picture looks like you might have had a transportation incident.
Bro. That was New York City. That's off the BQE somewhere. After our show at some fucking Brooklyn Tower of Babylon. It was crazy, like 5 different clubs. Great show. Then my DJ Meeps had never been to Times Square, so we took him to Times Square. It was raining. Then we had to get him some New York pizza because New York makes the best pizza. And then we came back to the car after I was tired and drunk. And then my tour manager started driving us down the BQE, and it exploded, the tire. So we had to get off. And 3 grown men in the car, but me being drunk and the only real man had to change the tire. I don't know how there's anything to do with my masculinity, but I changed the tire. So I felt like a true, I don't know what that, but damn, my fingers can spread wide as shit.
Look at that. God. That's like
that was
gymnastics,
after,
gymnastics.
It's after changing the tire.
That's what it did.
Yeah, in the rain, after rocking the show and taking my DJ to Times Square for the first time.
Damn.
About 3 in the morning-ish.
Damn.
And the next day we got up to go to the LA Galaxy game where we got beat by the fucking New York Red Bulls.
Ouch.
Yeah, but hey.
You're surviving.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna...
But are you also a Blockbuster, Murs? Because this next one, I think you guys...
Oh, there it goes. Does Skeleton have a name? Or you guys only name the animals? That's fucked up.
It's interesting you asked that, Murs. We like to make sure we give the opportunity to our friends and guests to maybe name members of our critter clique and our other characters. So if you had a name for this neon pink dancing skeleton that you felt might be appropriate, we'd be open to suggestions.
Okay, let me get familiar with them. See or her one more time because I can't tell if it's a male.
It's kind of getting a lap dance. You're sort of getting a little.
Oh,
yeah, he's all up in my shit right here.
Yeah, you could also be kind of like you could like be a marionette. It could be like a puppet that you're controlling.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Who made the move for this motherfucker? Sasha Jenkins?
Someone with a lot of soul. All right. Do you want to call him Sasha Jenkins? I mean, maybe you could just straight up.
Yes, that's Sasha Jenkins.
Because Sasha was actually telling me, about the wrestler Sasha Jenkins too, right?
No, what?
Sasha was telling me that there's a wrestler who's called Sasha Jenkins. And
Fuck that guy.
No, and then he met him, and he's like, "Wow, you're the wrestler Sasha Jenkins." And then the wrestler Sasha Jenkins was like, "Oh, I've always wanted to meet you." And then they start emailing, and the guy's email comes in, and his name, it's not his given, he was a taken name. So he chose the name Sasha Jenkins because he thought it would be the most intimidating wrestler name imaginable.
And now there's a third Sasha J.
Yep. Sasha J, I think that's nice. We'll abbreviate it a bit. We'll abbreviate
and J is like marijuana.
Sasha J. We rep with all the Sasha J.
Let me take a toke of that Sasha J.
Yeah,
I think
for real.
That's a good product. Anyway, we were saying about blockbustering, because we got one more picture on posted up. You guys chilling in front of it.
The last blockbuster on earth in Bend, Oregon. Stayed in an Indian motel that night. I remember. Yeah, that was fun, man.
What's it like to walk around a blockbuster in this here Netflix era?
Bro, it was packed. People actually renting shit. In Bend, Oregon, I don't know what the deal is, but they still rent DVDs. They had some VHS. So I think I was part of their documentary. They made a documentary about it, and they have a podcast that they do live from the store. And they also have merch, so we bought a couple. I bought the whole crew sweatshirts from there. And I have a bumper sticker that's on my minivan. And they posted on their IG, the Last Blockbuster was their IG. They posted a picture that was I think the word term is meta. It was them renting the Last Blockbuster documentary DVD from the Last Blockbuster.
Oof. Wow, that's like a portal hole.
Yeah, I was like, you guys just fucking broke a hole into reality. It's one of the last Infinity Stones. It's
good. Blockbuster. They get shout outs. Mary Jane, thank you so much for tuning in. Snoop Dogg TV, Westfest, everybody out there in the Snooperverse. Thank you guys all. It's an afternoon. It's about that time. We're chilling with our man Murs. He has a new record on the way coming out on Friday. We also want to give a shout out to our sponsors at Loon Vaporizers. They make great vaporizers. You have great flavors. Cloudberry. I think right now I'm puffing on the Desert Gold. It is delicious. It's light. and it's nice. We have a check-in from the audience. Let's make sure that everyone here is part of the conversation. Murs is one of the best rappers out.
Thank you, rated totally.
Rated awesome to awful. You're on the awesome side. That's good.
There you go.
Awesome, not awful. Let us all aspire for that.
Well, who smoked the fucking cloudberry? One of these things.
Sometimes things get got. I mean,
Son
people
of a
come
bitch.
in, they do a little test drive, they get excited.
Sasha Jenkins cooking.
He could. I mean, that would be a great gift for
Sasha
for a friend or a lover. A nice classy
Lover,
vaporizer. Now, it sounds like love has brought you around the world, Murs.
Yes.
We like to check in with the world in a segment we call Roll the News. We take some headlines.
Okay, let's do it.
We talk about them. Headline number one, there was some really, really tragic incidents over the weekend. Another couple mass shootings in a completely unexplainable phenomenon in our country. But everyone's trying to give it an explanation. Trump blames the mass shootings on video games. And all the research that we have indicates that that's actually not the case, statistically speaking. What do you think? You're a man of the games, Murs.
Yeah, I am definitely a man of the games. I definitely don't think it's gonna cause people to have mass shootings. I think that would have happened a long time ago if that was the case, and none of these people have cited that as an influence. But I guess it's a change from them blaming rock and roll or rap.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's unfortunate because taking away the video games, we're not going to get closer to solving the problem that way.
No, I don't think so. No, it's interesting because the study that's cited in here noted that the time spent playing video games reduces the amount of time that young men can get into mischief. So basically, y'all would be criminals, but you're addicted to your games,
right.
So the chances of you being criminals is lower.
Right.
I definitely know people who are definitely murderers, and I grew up with, and we would be playing GoldenEye, which is one of the first person shooters that go massive, and they would get high and they would stay with us all night playing video games and not be out in the streets murdering rival gang members. So that is, I'm gonna go with that research and my personal experience. I know our president likes to go with his gut, so
he definitely has a gut.
He goes with that. So props to you for that. But I'm gonna beg to differ with you on this one thing.
Maybe like one or two other things, but nothing, no big deal. So guys, check the numbers. Tragedy is real. Let's not find scapegoats. Let's find real problem solving instead of just getting mad at each other over nonsense. We have another story on Roll the News. A Brazilian gang leader just tried to escape from prison in a silicone mask of his daughter's face. This is a disturbing image, guys. That is a Brazilian gang leader wearing a silicone mask of his 19-year-old daughter's face trying to get out of prison.
I love it.
Why hasn't my mother-in-law... my wife is Brazilian. Yeah. My mother-in-law, we're expecting a baby any day. My mother-in-law has been living with us. And she tells us everything that's going on in Brazil. And I don't believe she didn't tell me about this. I'm going to need the link to this because I'm going to show my mother-in-law and she's going to explain this to me.
That is definitely a serious E for effort. I mean, that's an extensive plan.
Yeah. I can only imagine if he had the resources that American jails have, because I'm assuming that Brazilian jails don't have the resources.
I mean, I would assume that it's a little bit more.
He would have definitely gotten out of an American jail, because he would have had access to some other type of technology.
Well, we're stepping it up now. Kalia is embodying.
What do you mean?
19-year-old.
What do you mean? Let me out.
Yeah.
Now, he was actually not only wearing this mask, but he was fully dressed in the garb of a 19-year-old girl, including a bra.
Yes.
And he was busted on video.
I love it.
When they found him and they made him take everything off.
Oh, gosh. That has to go online, right? That's viral.
Oh, it's online.
Oh,
I
have to see that. Oh, I can't wait to show this to my mother-in-law. We're going to have a field day.
But, it's certainly innovative. I haven't heard of that, a way to get out of prison.
No. And then there's what's the Escape from Dannemora? Have you seen that thing? It's about Showtime. It's Benicio del Toro and somebody else. They're escaping from prison. It's a Showtime documentary. I think Patricia Arquette's in it.
Okay.
Now I want to watch that. And he should probably have watched that because they actually made it out.
Wow. Look, we've transformed. I'm other Noah Rubin, and Kalia is the silicone mask of a 19-year-old girl.
Oh, gosh. I don't even know
whose
what's
dad
in
is a
store for me.
Brazilian gang leader. And then it's just Murs doing your thing.
Talking about?
It's chill.
What are you saying?
We chilling.
First of all.
It's me. Oh, now she's back to Kalia.
It's all right. We change gears. We have one more story on Roll the News. A study has just found that there is no link between adolescent weed use and adult brain structure. So, video games aren't causing mass killings, and weed isn't causing
they said that you shouldn't
damage.
smoke weed early because your frontal lobe isn't developed. That's bullshit. That's what you're saying.
Now, this study
This one study.
This is one study. They tested associations between prospectively assessed trajectories of adolescent cannabis use and adult brain structure in a sample of boys followed to adulthood. And ultimately what they found is that regardless of the level of exposure to cannabis, that the cortical brain volumes and thickness in adulthood were similar.
Well, fuck, man. I don't know what to blame my dumb shit on, man. I'm a fucking space case. I always thought I started smoking when I was like 13, man.
Yeah.
I thought that fucked me up, but I'm just fucked up.
Yeah.
I think sometimes it would be nice if it could be explained simply.
It's just all on me.
Yeah.
Guys, sometimes we're just the only ones to blame. That's
Yeah,
how it goes.
it goes back. Not video games. It's not the weed.
It's you.
And it's not your 19-year-old daughter that's going to get you out of jail.
It seems like, guys, we might be coming up with an entire new life philosophy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's you.
It's you, guys. Guys, it's the It's You movement.
It's you movement. Oh shit, it's like the Me Too movement.
Yeah, but essentially it's you.
It's you.
It's like an anti-blaming everything else for your problems movement.
But nobody comes to the rally because that's really just, you have to accept it at that point.
Yeah, me and my wife were playing, she's pregnant, baby's coming out soon, hopefully, any day now.
Yes.
We were playing them some Wu-Tang. I was playing them the Iron Man album. And Capadonna always had the best line. Every other night I have a by myself meeting. Every other evening I have a by myself meeting. And that's what the It's You movement is about.
That is.
So having a by yourself meeting we laughed for years about that, but as you get older, you realize having a by yourself meeting is the best thing you can do. Yeah. Every evening.
Seriously, put that in your schedule. You think you're having an all-team meeting, guys. You need an It's You meeting.
I'm on a conference call with Kalia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right, yeah.
Totally. It's a 1-800 number, guys. You can dial in.
Yeah, dial in, call in. Where's the call-in number?
Yeah, we got a call-in number.
You have the awesome
and
wedding music for yourself to show up.
Because the truth of the matter is, it's you.
Yeah.
Press pound. Yeah. And you're always the host.
You always get the first
Or if
pound.
you have your participant code. Enter your participant code, guys.
Enter your participant code. You.
It's you.
Can't help myself.
It's true. It's true. Now, Murs, you know what we do here at Astrology Time. We like to check in with you. We check in with the world as a whole. We also check in with the stars.
Because we feel their energy.
We feel the star energy here. We do a segment we call Astrology Time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the salt crystal lamp, it's not plugged in. We can break it out anyway, because it probably can have its own little glow moment. There we go.
Oh, shit, the screen is purple.
The screen is purple. That's because we have entered the stars. We're doing Astrology Time.
Bring out some lean. I got excited.
It's purple in the sky, but not in the cup.
Okay.
All right. We take the horoscope. We look at your birth chart. We find some sentences. You tell us if you think they're on point or not.
Okay.
Do you follow your horoscope at all? Your wife follow the horoscope?
My wife, yes, exactly. There you go.
So she's saying, okay, such and such and such, and you're like, maybe.
I just will say yes to my wife at all times.
That's the best answer possible, right?
Yes. Yes. I've practiced saying yes. Yes. Is that CBD chapstick?
No. Blistex.
Well, let you not
it's my two
envy.
fishes.
We'll let you envy that. I got you some CBD olive oil.
This is nice. Hold on, can I show it to the camera?
Yeah, some classy CBD.
They're technically not a sponsor, but
whatever. That's some
Shout
CBD olive oil, and it looks pretty good in Astrology Time color filtering.
It does.
The purple hue.
Oh, you're supposed to
is
put
not
olive
so
oil on
exciting.
your belly. I think my wife could put this on her belly, and then maybe the child can soak in some CBD. But then he might not come out in labor. He might just be too chill.
Yeah, he's just like
give me a second.
Actually, pretty warm and just
Give me a second.
whatever.
Stop
I can just
pulling on
this is
Maybe
pretty
I'll rub
legit.
this on her
Your
belly
goddamn
afterwards.
hands out of me. That was the whole birth process. It just came to me.
That was dope.
Thank you.
Did you? Wow.
Real
I want to
deal.
go deeper into this.
Real deal.
Improv. Yes, and
True. Element number 1 from the horoscope. You tell us if you think this is on point or not. They have an affinity for metaphysical reality.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means, but yes.
I think
Metaphysical reality, I'm into that. Like chakras and shit like that.
just those other dimensions.
The other dimension that was open when they rented the Last Blockbuster DVD from the Last Blockbuster. That portal. Yeah.
Affinity for metaphysical reality. Now I have to say, Mr. Murs, I pulled your chart. You're a proud Pisces. there was a lot of really cool stuff in it, including affinity for metaphysical reality. Not something you would come across every day in a horoscope.
There's Tupac and there's two fish.
There's Tupac and there's two fish, and we have 3D spinning Pisces graphics. So how about that, though?
Yeah. Do those fish have names?
The fish are not named. I mean, you got Sasha J, the Dancing Skeleton. So if you want to knock another one out,
I think I'm gonna stop at one.
Hey man, if you've done it good, that's all you need to do.
Yeah, I'm retired from naming things on this show.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's
well,
right.
Answer us this question then.
Okay.
On point or not, they can find themselves through meditation and asceticism. Do you meditate?
What is asceticism?
Asceticism is like a belief that consuming less is a meditative practice. So to fast from food or abstain from any kind of like pleasure.
Oh, yeah,
so ultimately being an ascetic is to remove oneself
I've
of worldly
abstaining
pleasures.
from masturbation.
Oh yeah.
So that's
Quit masturbating.
Yeah, that's how I recorded this album. I didn't want to masturbate, well, even before that, but it's been a long time, man.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you put
Is
kind
that
of
called
things.
fasturbation?
Fasturbation?
Yeah. So if you're fasting from masturbating.
That could be another movement. We were like starting so many movements.
It's you. That's another you thing.
Yeah, it's you.
It's me.
Just quit being.
Yeah,
the
that's why
person.
I tell myself I had to break up with myself. No more sex with myself. It's you, not
There's
me.
a higher
Right.
purpose.
It's me, not you.
Right.
It's me.
All right.
We have a third one.
Okay.
Asceticism.
I
learned something.
Has a hard time deciding which career to follow. You're a pretty multi-talented guy.
Yeah. I just recently had to quit all my other jobs to focus on rapping. That was hard for me, man.
Because you're multi-talented.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of cool things.
Yeah.
But the rapping, you re in touch with the rapping.
Yeah, I just got to focus on rapping for the next few years. Get that going, Maybe I'll have a future in it.
Yeah. I mean, you got a good track record here. You got some great music coming out. So
Friday. Holy shit.
Friday, what
Plug.
up, guys? I hope do you have a timer set on your iPhones like right now?
I have a timer for Star Wars.
Okay.
But not for my album.
Okay. Well, Star Wars is an important thing.
It wasn't as important as my album until I saw the new previews and I've been reading the articles. Now I'm excited again.
Yeah. It's about to be Star Wars in the building.
Yeah. You're ready for it. I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it, Khalil?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Did you grow up on Star Wars at all, or are you like...
I remember when they did the whole relaunch, and then I just kind of fell off of it.
Yeah, why not?
Life.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. So what do you think when it comes to having a hard time to career to follow? Was it hard to say no to all those other things?
Yeah, I had to cancel my Twitch. I had to cancel my podcast. I had to cancel my YouTube series, The Breakdown. I had to cancel a lot of shit, man. It was difficult.
Going into
and
the
I keep
deep,
getting offers to do more shit, and I just have to keep saying no.
and you had to quit fucking yourself, so...
Yeah, so when people tell me to go fuck myself, I can't oblige them anymore.
No.
It fucking sucks, man.
It sucks, man. We have one more
Okay.
from Astrology Time.
The screen's still purple.
It's true. We're in the zone. Learning to trust in the future can be hard for them. Do you have trouble sometimes staying positive about what the world has in front of it?
Yeah. Guess so, yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Hard yes, guys. Astrology, the
hard
horoscope
yes.
is nailing it today.
Get this olive oil out of my lap.
Yeah.
I wonder if you
Save
masturbate
that
with
for-
the olive oil that's CBD.
Wow, that could be... There actually is a product category, Murs. One time we had a product sent to us that was male CBD masturbation cream.
Did someone
It
use
was called Knob Polish.
Oh, my Lord Jehovah. Did somebody use that?
No one that I knew, but it was gifted at a certain time to certain guests. So,
Oh, I would have given you a full review.
all right,
given you a
guys,
few
Knob
reviews.
Polish out there. If you're doing
Send
your
them over.
business,
I can't
holler
now,
at
I can't
Murs.
use it anymore.
You have
I'm
your
out of the
brand
business.
ambassador is calling. That's a rare alignment.
Yeah. Now I'm fasturbaiting. You have to wait till my fasturbation is over.
Fasturbation might
That's
be
a good
ending.
hashtag. You
That's
might
what
have
it
just
is.
started something.
Fasturbation?
Yeah.
It's you.
Because it's also gender neutral.
Fasturbation?
Women fasturbate.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
shit.
got it.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's got it. That's
But then
a
it couldn't
animal
be
thing.
misconstrued for masturbating at a high speed.
It does.
It
There's
could
sort
be.
of
and then
it's
you
not
could
a
have
clear thing.
a lot of, I don't know, like rug burn or what.
Yeah, rug burn. For a woman, definitely rug
Yeah.
burn.
It can happen, guys. Everyone, remember safety first.
Carpal
you
tunnel.
know,
Carpal
These-
tunnel.
These types of things.
safety first.
Yeah, too much double clicking the mouse.
Way too much, guys.
Right.
You don't want to get a callus or some shit like that.
No. And everyone's looking at you like, what's wrong? Never mind.
Yeah.
It's true. Now, Mr. Murs,
Experience.
Mary Jane, Westfest TV, Snoop Dogg TV, everyone in the Snooperverse, thank you so much for joining us here on About That Time. We've been chilling out. Kalia McNeil, Mr. Murs. Mr. Murs has new music coming out Friday. Kalia McNeil has a comedy special on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
So,
Oh, shit.
Yes.
For real, for real.
What is it called?
It's part of the Laugh After Dark series. I am on the 2nd season in the 12th episode.
Season 2, episode 12.
Boom.
I got it. I don't remember that.
Guys, set your Amazon Prime accounts. What's AP?
Just set the timer for 30 days from now. You don't want, just get that first 30 days free and watch my special.
And then cancel your subscription
Right.
because
Leave.
you're paying money for that shit.
Sasha
Who's got
J
that
is
kind of
getting
money?
it right now.
Sasha J is really excited about all the news. So, ladies and gentlemen, Murs, is there anything else you want to let the folks in?
I didn't know the
land of Mary Jane know?
Snooperverse was a thing.
The
What is that?
Snooperverse. Well, it's just the general world of the Snoop.
Where does he get those fucking St. Ides tracksuits, man? I want one. Do I have to call fucking Ted Chung?
I think that would be a great place to start.
Fuck that, man. I just wanted to be a part of the Snooperverse. It should just come manifest. I feel like if I walk outside right now, how do you get into the Snooperverse? Am I already in?
I think technically you're part
Can I
of the
become a
Snooperverse.
resident of the Snooperverse?
Not really
I would say, Murs, if you'd like to have put in a citizenship application for what you're talking about, I would consider you a strong candidate.
To be a resident of the
For a
Snooperverse?
residency, yes.
Oh, shit.
I think you're exactly the type of citizen.
I want to have my
Snooperverse is
child
looking
born
for.
into the Snooperverse. That's just like
That's true. What are
So you want this
everyone
done
is
in a couple
guaranteed.
days?
yeah. I need it sped up. My son cannot come not into the Snooperverse, into the universe. Who wants to be a part of the universe when you can be a part of the Snooperverse?
Facts.
One might argue.
Facts.
One might argue,
Fuck,
guy.
man, this is. But I gotta have. We both have to have matching St. Ides tracksuits.
That's part of the membership package.
Oh shit! Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get on it.
You get like a pound of weed a month and
I think I'm gonna
St.
send an
Ides
erroneous text to
tracksuit.
Ted right now and say that I want in on the Snooperverse
Guys.
and the St. Ides tracksuits.
And sometimes in the Snooperverse it snows, guys. I wore my jackets today, so I'm chilling.
Also, yeah.
Murs, it's snowing on you right now. That's how cold it got.
Oh shit! I
He's
was
sending
sending
a cold ass
cold
text.
texting to
Cold
Ted
texting.
Chung. I want in.
You gotta
on
flex
the
hard when it comes to St. Ides tracksuits.
Snooper.
You do.
How do you spell Snooperverse?
I would spell it SNOOPI.
Oh, you already fucked up.
V.
S.
You
Yeah.
never spell Snoop's name without saying SNOOP. Come
True.
on, bro. That
True.
is. Whoo! Are you gonna be exiled from the Snooperverse right now, bro?
Bro. If a full misspell maybe, but
All right, I'm using an A now, cause I don't want it to seem like Snoopyverse.
there you go. There you go.
Or should we? Yeah, Universe uses an I, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So
All right, we're gonna.
This
do the
could
I.
also be part of your test. I mean,
Yeah,
Noah
if I
has,
fuck
Noah
this
has
up-
clearly told you how to spell it, and if you're choosing
Yeah.
spell it another way, that's on you. It's you.
All right,
Hashtag.
It's you.
It's you.
I spell it with the I.
Yeah. All right.
And St. Ides tracksuits. Okay, that's my text to Ted Chung today. There we go.
guys,
It's okay.
if you
It's
want
an
St. Ides
Otterbox.
tracksuits, you gotta come strong. That's a lesson for Mr. Murs. Anything else you want to let the folks know out there, guys? Make sure you're checking for Murs. New record is coming on Friday.
It's hashtag it's you.
Hashtag it's you guys.
About that time with
Join
Noah,
the movement.
Kalia has a special. About that time with Noah Reuben, Kalia has a special.
Yes.
IG Live, what's up, y'all?
Yeah,
There
what
you
up?
go.
Can I just go through and wave to everybody on your thing?
Well, they're sure.
If I push that right there.
Oh, that's really riding the wave.
It's okay.
She let me touch her phone. That means we're friends.
Basically.
I have olive
That's a lot of
oil
trust.
with CBD in it.
Yeah, and the lyrical lemonade.
Lyrical
And
lemonade.
let's
Lyrical
remember to
lemonade,
give
for
some
sure.
love to our sponsors. The fine Loon Vaporizers.
If you can find Cloudberry, obviously it's in high demand because motherfuckers are stealing it from
Everyone
the show.
wants Cloudberry.
I don't smoke weed, but I would have definitely taken a hit of the Cloudberry, and I'm going to say that because
Wow.
there's no way that I could take a hit.
If I find a Cloudberry, you're going to take a hit of it?
Boy, that would have been. It's
that
no
a
fun.
challenge?
There's no fun because no one will get to see me be high.
Right.
Next time I come, if you have Cloudberry,
Guys, next time we'll have Cloudberry.
is it Leon?
Loon.
Loon.
Yeah.
This is a good way to spell that. I might. We're naming. We have naming things going on in my house. Loon. Do you mind if I name my child Loon?
Guys, that's the deep sponsorship level that they have attained.
Right.
Murs is naming his children after their brand.
I mean,
That's
it's a
deep.
good. Look at the way you spell it. Like people are gonna fuck that up all the time.
It's pretty
but
good. I
but
agree.
it's gonna be. It's a story. Like I think
He's a little guy. I think people are gonna want to have sex with somebody named Moon. Like I want
That's
him to
a
get
fact.
laid, whether he's into guys or girls, whatever. If he says his name, like oh shit, everybody wants to have.
So
fuck
how
the
do you
loon.
spell that? Like Lune? No, sweetheart. Leune.
Oh,
my God.
you know what I'm saying?
Is that French?
Right.
Exactly. And then it's where does it come from?
Yeah, exactly.
The Snooperverse, bitch. What's up?
Guys,
What?
it comes
Yeah,
from the,
exactly.
We've named Murs' new child after our vaporizer sponsor here in the Snooperverse, guys. Just another day. Just another day doing great things with great people. Mary Jane, everyone on Snoop Dogg TV, everyone out there who's checked in today, thank you guys so much for joining us. It's been about that time. Mr. Murs.
Oh, I have my social
Miss
media.
Iliad.
I'm supposed to do
Yeah,
that.
tell
Right?
your
Yeah,
social
I don't have
media.
a fucking manager.
At
So at
Murs360.
Murs360, you know that. But yeah, you showed all my pictures, stealing all my content and repurposing it. At least at me, bro.
Forcing
At
you
me, bro.
to up level it for us.
Yeah, Jesus. At
I'm
Murs
sorry.
at MURS. Oh, it says at the bottom, Murs316 for Instagram.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. About that time. See you guys soon.
Yeah.
I thought we were supposed to go for a full hour.
Oh no.
Where's your stamina?
About that time.